Suffering with depression, anxiety, and panic attacks? Eat this. For a long time, it has been said that the consumption of nutrients affects cognitive processes and emotions. Indeed, it has been revealed that a lifestyle combined with diet, physical activity, and good thoughts acts positively on brain health and extraordinarily promotes mental health. If you feel discouraged, sad, hopeless, anxious, or having panic attacks, then this video is for you. Keep watching to find out how to improve your mental health safely and naturally. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. The brain. The brain is the center of the nervous system. It is an organ that needs to keep its metabolic and nutritional functions high and needs a greater amount of energy to carry out all the functions that correspond to it. It feeds on blood glucose as an energy source, this being the pathway that feeds brain cells and the rest of the body. The brain consumes 20% of everything a person eats, which is about 400 calories per day. It is made up of 60% fat and contains high concentrations of cholesterol and polyunsaturated fatty acids, such as omega-3. It is in the brain that vitamins, minerals, essential amino acids, and fatty acids function. Micronutrients, what is their effect on our body? Vitamin B1 impacts glucose use by nervous tissue. Vitamin B6 for the treatment of premenstrual depression. Vitamin B9 helps preserve the developing brain and preserve the memory for the aging stage. Vitamin B12 for the synthesis of some neurotransmitters. Vitamin B12 helps delay any signs of the onset of dementia and any blood abnormalities. Vitamin C contains high concentrations in the nerve endings of the brain. Cobalamin helps improve brain and cognitive functions in the elderly. Helps improve language function in people with disorders. Iron ensures cerebral oxygenation. Vitamin E, tocopherol and tocotrienol is actively absorbed by the brain. Iodine, it is provided by thyroid hormone. Ensures the energy metabolism of brain cells. Manganese, copper and zinc protect free radicals, which are toxic derivatives of the body. Now, let's talk about how is brain health connected to food. According to a publication in the medical journal Lancet, it points out that food is as important for psychiatry as it is for other important branches of medicine. A healthy diet based on fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats is closely related to actions that can alter brain function, such as depression. According to expert studies, foods low in bad fats and sugar can reduce the risk of depression. What each person consumes in their diet affects various organic functions, and the brain is not exempt. So there seems to be logic that food affects the body's chemistry with mood. There is a direct connection between the brain and food. Concerning macronutrients, these have a primary role in the effects it produces on mental performance and people's well-being. Research carried out asserts that the effects that glucose has beneficial actions on the performance of the mind. Did you know that the effects of complex carbohydrates have a changing effect depending on the time of day they are consumed? For example, for people who eat breakfast daily, carbohydrates tend to improve performance in the morning. Concerning proteins and fats, these have a very specific action of protecting the brain. Why do we need good nutrients for our brain health? For thousands of years, food, along with other routine aspects such as physical activity, has played a major role in the evolution of the brain. Eating habits have developed and become important factors in modulating brain and mental health at all levels, both individually and collectively. Nutrition can affect multiple brain processes as they regulate neurotransmitter pathways, signals, as well as membrane fluidity. The impact on nutrients and their excess or deficiency affects people's emotions and behave differently. Now what? Let's see which micronutrients and macronutrients we need for a good mental health. Amino acids. Amino acids have components that are important in the pathology of mental illness. They are organic compounds that come together to form vital proteins. They are essential for the production of monoamine neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. Therefore, consuming amino acids constitutes a fundamental way to protect the mind and the cognitive functions that are the ones that impact the brain. Studies record that when people are exposed to stressors, such as psychological stress and extreme environmental conditions, the importance of brain requirements for amino acids can be much greater than when physiological conditions are normal or optimal. B vitamins. The brain is the most metabolically active organ in the body. Although it is only 2% of body weight, it accounts for more than 20% of the body's total energy expenditure. This means that the functions performed by B vitamins have a high impact on brain health. The importance of group B vitamins lies in the fact that they have a high volume of activity that is regulated by homeostatic mechanisms in the brain. This ensures that brain concentrations remain high. Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are regulators of neurotransmission and are part of the cell membranes of neurons. They influence essential processes of the central nervous system, regulate neurotransmission, act as antioxidants, and have anti-inflammatory properties. They are necessary for the regulation of mental and cognitive processes, so it is important to consume foods that contain enough omega-3. Among them are wild salmon, oily fish, flaxseed, walnuts. Avocado. Avocado is a fruit whose content of omega-3 fatty acids is highly beneficial for the body, especially for the brain. The folate and vitamin K contained in avocado help protect the body from cerebrovascular accidents, commonly known as stroke. In addition, its high content of vitamins B and C also contributes to maintaining good brain health. Bone broth. Bone broth is one of the best nutrients that can be given to the body due to the great benefits it brings to health. They have a high content of collagen to strengthen brain function, helping to improve memory due to the number of amino acids it provides to the body. Coconut oil. Coconut oil contains lauric acid and caprylic acid, good sources of fats to support brain health. It is made up of 60% medium-chain triglycerides, which becomes an easy-to-metabolize alternative source that favors people since it feeds their brains with the fatty acids it contains. In addition to helping to stimulate neurons, it has healing properties in people with Alzheimer's, taking into account that their brains have difficulty metabolizing the glucose that feeds brain cells. Expert research suggests that high doses of coconut oil should be consumed to support brain health. As you age, your brain becomes resistant to insulin, which can make it harder for you to use glucose for energy. This makes it take hold of keto acids, which are medium-chain triglycerides contained in coconut oil. Coconut oil helps prevent brain atrophy and nourishes the brain, thus improving cognitive ability. Green leafy vegetables. Green leafy vegetables are excellent for supporting brain health. They contain phylloquinone, folate, and lutein, which are nutrients that protect memory and cognitive processes. Its impact on the body is transformed into large-scale support for brain function. This, according to studies conducted by Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging in Boston, in experiments with people who ate green vegetables daily and another group who ate only small amounts daily. The result of this experiment was that the people who consumed the greatest amount had less deterioration at the cognitive level. To those who did not consume it regularly, representing this over time, the appearance of less chronological and physiological age. The consumption of green leafy vegetables such as arugula, kale, spinach, Swiss chard, cabbage, broccoli, and escarole is rich in vitamins A and K, which help fight inflammation and contribute to providing nutrients to the body that benefit healthy brain and memory. Turmeric. Turmeric is a root that has been used for healing purposes since ancient times, for its medicinal properties. It contains a substance called curcumin, which has an anti-inflammatory function. Its potency as an antioxidant helps maintain the mobilization of oxygen to the brain, which allows for maintaining good brain health. Now, let's see what else can we add to our diet to improve our mental health. Cyticolene. Cyticolene is a natural compound that is made by cells in the body. Helps brain and nervous system cells grow. It is an important neural antioxidant, which fights inflammation and the appearance of free radicals that cause oxidative stress. According to expert studies, cyticolene helps prevent cognitive decline that is directly related to age. Choline. Choline is a nutrient that the body uses for its variety of functions, including communication between nerve cells, a necessary factor for brain health. Eggs are a rich source of choline. Other sources are fish, lean beef, and liver. Magnesium. Magnesium plays an essential role in all cells of the body. In the case of the brain, it helps to properly manage the nervous system. Nuts, bananas, avocado, apricots, and dark chocolate provide a portion of magnesium in their consumption. As you see, nutrients have an important effect on people's brain health and function. When nutrients are deficient in the diet, the state of the brain is unfavorable, thus affecting emotions, cognitive processes, as well as behavior. Fatty acids play a role in neurons, as they promote the activation of central and peripheral metabolic sensors. But the key is in the combination of nutrients, meditation, and physical activity. All this allows for maintaining brain and mental health for a long time. It is the best way to have an excellent quality of life hand in hand with magnificent brain health. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, smash the like button and turn notifications on.